So I told you guys that I would do a video once I got my visa. So that's what I was waiting on. We already had the trip to Brazil planned, but I wanted to go through the process to show you guys and everyone joining us in Paradise Life of how to get the visa. Now, if you don't know, the visa has been pushed back for the third time. The visa is now supposed to go into effect April 10th. Okay, that's when it's supposed to go into effect as of now. They moved it back from January, and they moved it back from January to another date previously. I forgot it was in November, I believe. So the e-visa application, I will have it in the pinned comments and the description comments for Brazil. So first off, let me show you the website. I do recommend going on the internet through your computer to do the visa. I'll tell you why after in my likes and dislikes about the whole system. So let me show you what you would look at on your phone or on your laptop. All right, that is what the site looks like. Okay, so as soon as you pull it up on your phone or on your laptop, and I recommend your laptop, that's what the website looks like. It's the real website. As I said, the link is in the it will be in the pinned comments, and it's in the description. Okay, and we'll get to any questions you got as I finish this up. So now, what's required? It's been all over the internet, but I'll repeat it on this video. So first, you need your passport, obviously, signed, valid, up to the end of the Brazil trip. 2 visa pages free. So you gotta have 2 pages free, blank, but also have a valid passport, as anyway. The visa application, which I just showed you guys, the website, and it will be in the comments in the description. Okay, so you gotta fill the visa application out. Passport photo, the 2x2. I do recommend getting passport photos done previously to filling this out. It takes 2 seconds. I went in the local neighborhood and got the 2 passport photos done. It's real easy. But I do recommend doing it, and I'll tell you why when we're done. The e-visa fee payment, which is $80.90. Okay, $80.90 is the payment. And confirmation of a round-trip ticket. Obviously, they want to know that you have a flight booked. Okay. Now, here's the part a lot of you guys had a problem with, but I'm going to break that down to you. Printed bank statement showing transactions for the last 30 days and showing at least $2,000 for the time of your trip. Okay, now, a lot of you guys had a problem with this $2,000, so I'll start with that. For the $2,000, no disrespect to anybody, but we're all grown here, at least I think we are. Every man and woman and every adult should have multiple bank accounts, okay? So what I did personally for this e-visa is I went to my travel account, which is already being used as I travel, and I just made sure I loaded it up and had everything looking right for 30 days. Then I took the money back out. That's all I did. At the end of the day, as I said, America asked for 6 months of bank statements. Now, I don't know what type of fraud could be done by giving them your bank statement. I really don't know. And obviously, if they try some fraud on my account, if a government tries some fraud on my account, they're going to get $55. Okay, so that's how I finagled that. I used my travel account, which I only put money in it when I travel. And I gave them $2,000 worth of 30 days of a bank statement. Okay, now, here's why I tell you to get the passport photos done. I'm going to tell you what I did, okay? So I started the process the last week in December, all right? And it's a pretty quick process, but here's why mine got delayed. And like I said, guys, put your questions in there. I'll get to them when we're done. So I used my phone. That was mistake number 1. Use the laptop. I think it's better. You will make mistakes. They have frequently asked questions, and one that I should have read was, if you pay twice, do you get your money back? The answer is no. I paid twice, and I'll tell you why. So I went through my phone. I loaded up a picture, a 2x2, but it wasn't an official 2x2. I just loaded up a 2x2 picture that I took. I loaded up my passport, a picture of my passport. I loaded up a picture of a screenshot of my flight. And I did load up a JPEG of my bank account. Shout out to my boy Kelvin, help me out with that. At about 7-8 days, I got an email saying I have to reload all this stuff up. That they won't accept it. They accepted the bank statement, everything else they wouldn't accept. It wasn't good. So here's what I did. I went back. Now, I went back and reloaded stuff, right? But you have to look for the checks. On the it'll let you know that they got it. All right, it'll be in green saying you checked everything off. There's a bunch of other stuff in there like I'll show you. Public deeds, sponsorship, proof of employment. You don't need none of that. Just the stuff I told you, which is the passport, which is the visa application, which is the 2x2 photo, which is the round trip flight, and the bank statement. Okay, so I went back and downloaded everything, right? But prior to me re-downloading it, because they sent me an email saying, hey, we need this stuff, I went and got everything scanned. Got my passport scanned. While I got my passport scanned, I went and just did the pictures, the 2x2, because the same place. Did the 2x2, got that scanned, had them send all that to me. Went and put my flights, I sent it to my boy, so he can scan it and make a JPEG from it, okay? So it's better to do the JPEG files to avoid all that nonsense. Now, what happened to me on the first one? These are all no reply emails, which is what I really dislike about this situation and this system. I believe that's why they keep pushing it back, because the system's really flawed. I did get it done, but I'll explain this to you. So I sent everything back. I assumed everything was fine because I didn't get another email. So out of nowhere, because you can go back and check. Now, every time you log in, they're going to send you an email with a code so you can put that code in and log in every time. I went back just to check on my status, like what's going on? It's been 2 weeks. And it said, oh, we can't complete it because you didn't load up all the stuff. Now, like I said, you cannot speak to a person, which I really dislike this. The system is bad, it's flawed because you can't talk to anybody. You get no reply emails over and over and over again. So I'm pissed and I go, wait a minute, I loaded everything up. So I went and loaded it up again. Now I noticed that the check system, everything, and you can look at what you load up just in case you make a mistake. Everything was checked. I sent it in again. They wanted me to pay again. I said, you can't finish the process till you pay. So I kind of had no choice but to pay twice. Did it again. Also, I had a friend do this, so avoid this. Do not press the back button after you pay. Let it flow through already, because if you press the back button, it'll show that you didn't pay when you know you did. So be careful with that. So I went back, loaded it all up. Okay. Did it again. I got the checks and everything, got everything. So I'm waiting for a response. Now, here's my response. On 6 days after I got I redid it. Here it goes right here. I'm just going to find the email. 6 days after I got I redid the whole system. I redid the whole process over again and checked that everything was correct. 6 days later, I got an email. Said, we accepted your application. Now it's being sent to immigration. Okay, so 6 days after I redid it, the application, they sent me a no reply email again saying, we accepted your application. Now you have to be approved by immigration. So boom, that means the process is going. We'll see what happens. 8 days after I received that email, I got an email that said, your e-visa is ready. Okay, so 8 days after I got the confirmation email that all my paperwork was accepted, I got the confirmation that it's accepted. So you get the email, it's your name, and they tell you what to do. Now, they tell you they want you to print up 2 copies of the e-visa just to make sure you have it. You got to have a physical copy of the e-visa. You can download it to your phone, but they want you to have a physical copy as well. Now, here's my e-visa right here. Of course, I had to black out some stuff because some of you guys are scoundrels. And when you print it, it'll be like this, and then you print it up. That's the picture I took the day I went to go scan my passport. All right, so it's there. Now, here was a myth. Some people thought it was a 2-year visa. It is a 10-year visa. This is a 10-year visa. Okay, I did not know that. They don't give you options on the internet. Like I said, the system is kind of flawed because they just want you to fill everything out and move on. And that's kind of what I did. But try not to rush through it. So the visa is for 10 years. So this visa is good for 10 years. So mine expires January 2034. So we will be in visa. I mean, we'll be in Brazil. Now, let me give you guys my likes and dislikes. First, I'm gonna show you the website one more time. As I said, this is what you should be seeing when you pull it up. The link will be in the description as well as the pinned comments. Now, my likes and dislikes about the system, okay? My dislikes is you can't talk to anybody. Can't call anybody, can't email anybody. There's all no reply emails, okay? Also, you can go in there and check every single day, which I was at first, but then I stopped checking. It'll tell you your process. It'll give you what's going on with your process, the progress, and so on, okay? But as I said, I paid twice. When you go into the frequently asked questions, they know people gonna make mistakes and pay twice, especially if you hit that back button. It says, what happens if I pay twice? Do I get a refund? It says no. So they already knew that you're probably gonna pay twice. Once I did it right, it was fairly fast, fairly easy. Like I said, a little over 2 weeks, everything was done. I printed up my visa. My likes about it is once I did it properly, it was done. Like I said, 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks. So my dislikes is you can't talk to anybody if you make a mistake or something like that. Or once they sent me the email said I needed to reload my stuff, they didn't send me another email and say, hey, we didn't accept this. They just left it alone. Like I would have liked another email saying, hey, we accepted that, but we didn't accept this. Otherwise, I wouldn't have paid a second time. So all in all, a lot of people have the problem with the $2,000. I'll be honest with you. You can get another account and just play with the money, make it look like 30 days, $2,000. Everyone should have $2,000 available to play with the account. I mean, at the end of the day. So that wasn't a big deal for me. I'm not worried about fraud. I mean, the Brazilian government started frauding all of us, and we have problems. Okay. So that was my dislike, the no reply, them not getting back to me when I thought I filled everything out. But my likes is once I got it done, it was that. Had I did it right the first time and used my computer and scanned everything like I should have, it was done. Now they did send me. I'll tell you exactly what they did when they sent me the other email. When they sent me the other email, it did say clearly to scan everything, so that I can respect that on their part. Where's my email at? Okay. It said we need you to rescan your flight. Need you to rescan the 2x2 photo and rescan your passport. And they said scan, so that made it a little easy on my part. I just took pictures and screenshots. You want to get JPEGs, you want to load up the proper info. This way you don't have to do it over again and over again, and unfortunately like me, pay twice. Okay, so at the end of the day, those are my likes and dislikes about it. I showed you guys the website. Let me get to your questions right now. Let me catch up on these questions. But that's the e-visa. I got it done. Pretty easy. Not much stress involved. Mr. Bell, what's good? DJ Bit Loco, what up? Sin City, what it do, baby? Boston in the building. What up, SV? Big Daddy Stovepipe, Von Brown, what up? Yeah, they moved murder 2 ways. They moved it to April. They moved it again. This is the third time they moved it. But I was already in the process of doing it, and I might as well get it done. For you guys that want to get it done, don't wait. Don't wait till April. Like, get it done. You know, I was already in the process because I knew it was going to be January 10th. So I already started the process. Just had a conversation with my boy yesterday. He was going to wait. I'm like, wait for what? Get it done. It's an easy process. I got my paperwork. I'm good. You know. But yeah, now it's moved back to April 10th. We'll already be in Rio anyway, so it is what it is. Donnell, what up? Polo Man, what's good? Definitely hit them likes up, y'all. Appreciate you. The Naughty American FX said the 10-year visa, Trump's my 5-year visa. Yeah, see, and I didn't know because there's really not too much information on that website. They give you the frequently asked questions, but they don't tell you how long the visa is. Some people told me 2 years. I found out it's 10. They don't give you options for what visa you want. It's just the tourism visa and business visa, excuse me. So there's a lot of information on there that, you know, that's why I said I'll do the video, because a lot of stuff is just not on there and doesn't tell you every single thing. But they do tell you if you pay twice, you're not getting the money back. What up, Jay Clyde? I like when they physically put it. At the end of the day, that's probably why they want you to have 2 copies, one in your passport. But yeah, you know, it's a couple copies. But I'll keep mine. I'll keep one in my passport, the other one in my book. Except Brazil did it before. There you go. E-visa is pretty simple, y'all. Yeah, I think that's why they moved because of Carnival. A lot of people complain about cancellations. Teddy said, good information. I did mine 3 weeks ago. Go check. Go. Another thing I like about it, you can check every day. So log in, check your progress out, see what's going on. Because like I said, mine was about 2 weeks and a couple days, give or take, from when I did it properly to finish of me printing it up. It was real fast. So just go in there, check. You can go in every single day and check and look and see if there's something wrong, if they're missing some information. Make sure all those boxes are checked green, and then boom, it says complete. Burt Ross in the building. What's good, baby? You said you're going for your GJ 411. I don't know, Mr. Creatine. I'll be honest with you. I believe a lot of people are having problems with the system. See, I'm a killer for details. So for me, I went through it mad times before I even did it. I still kind of rushed it, but they will get everything scanned and fill it out, and you'll be fine. And as far as, like I said, the 2000, you can get a statement and fudge numbers if you got to. I mean, at the end of the day, but I don't believe anybody's gonna scam your account. You know what I'm saying? And America asked for the same information but 6 months, so that's why I wasn't stressing too much. So at the end of the day, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I have my Brazilian visa. All right, make sure you get yours, okay? And it's a fairly easy process. $80.90. Cost me double because I paid twice, but $80.90. Process is pretty fast. Like I said, once I filled it out properly, and there wasn't much to it, but that. As I said, I will post the link in the pinned comments, and it's already in the description. That's the real link that I use. Go in there. It's legit. Just take your time filling it all out. Make sure you scan all your documents, even your picture. Scan it. This way you can use a JPEG for everything. Is there some place I can get hot wings, cold beer, and watch football? I know a place. Genocide. It was one thing. One JPEG of 30 days. That's all. That's all it was. And actually, I downloaded that from my bank. I just went and got, you go to your bank account on the app and just download your recent statement. I just downloaded my statement from my bank, and I was able to load that directly up. Jamal, no, you do not need a COVID shot to go to Brazil. No, you did before, now you don't. Jay Klaus said that's not a bad price for a 10-year visa. My last 10 years, I heard it was more, yeah. And you can also go, now if you guys want to do the long route, you can go to the embassy and do it as well, like back in the day they used to do it. But the e-visa is pretty simple. I didn't have to really do much but sit at my laptop or my phone, So it's pretty simple. Studio dude, what up? So like, share, subscribe. Listen, for you guys that go to Brazil, share this with your people. For your people who haven't done the e-visa, who are worried about the system, share it with your people so they know what to do. Also, yes, so for the visa, this allows me 90 days at a time. I can stay 90 days at a time with this visa. I can now, from what I'm understanding, 90 days and I gotta leave, then I could come back in 90 days. So it is what it is. But with the visa, you can stay 90 days at one clip, and then you have it for 10 years. So every time you fly in, you can stay 90 days if you choose to, with no issues. So that's a good part of the visa as well. So 10-year visa, 90 days at a clip each time you want to travel to Brazil. Not bad at all. All right, as I said, I told you guys I was going to do the process. I show you when I do it myself, which you guys know I like to do things myself, and it worked. So don't be afraid, man. Get it done. Continue traveling to Brazil, and let's enjoy. Don't forget, April 3rd to April 13th, we are in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. So pulling up if you're around. Hit me up if you have any more questions, guys. But share this video because someone wants to get their visa, but they BSing. So easy process. Let's get it done. Appreciate you guys. Stay tuned for more.